Hello, my name is Jodie Whittaker and I'm here with BuzzFeed talking about my first times. Right, let's go. First embarrassing moment on set. What happens is you get like a mark on the floor for hitting your marks and things like that, and we had a long walking shot and it was shot from behind, and because the first setup was behind us, I didn't realise that the mic basically covers sound. So as the further away we got, the louder I got, and I just kept shouting my line. I was like, oh, just making sure they can hear me. You've got a mic on! And I was like, oh. I had no idea. I thought the camera miles away had to hear me, so that was embarrassing. First celebrity crush. I got asked this the other day. Keanu Reeves. And it's still going on. It's Point Break days. And now. First embarrassing audition story. I mean, I've got loads. Oh, I got this job as well. So I was in a TV show written by Abby Morgan called Royal Wedding. I think basically they wanted to know if I could sing because there was a karaoke scene in the show. I didn't really understand it was just like come in and do the scenes and then maybe do a song. So I learned the scene around it, which involves being heckled. So I started shouting at the room, like going, like, oh, shut up, like, stop heckling me. So I did, pretending I was getting the offlines that I'd learned. And then I pressed play on the iPod dock and pretended to be on stage with the other actor, who obviously wasn't there. And I sang this song and really committed to it. And as I turned around at the end and sat down, they were like, right, okay, we just wanted to know if you could sing. First time seeing yourself in costume as the Doctor. So yeah, so we had numerous costume fits and there was tweaks, and then the coat would be like this, then we'd get a different colour t-shirt, and then there was a moment when we knew it was all right. It was very much like the scene in the episode where I came out of the dressing room, and it was euphoric because I knew this was a perfect costume. First Doctor Who episode you'd recommend to someone who'd never seen it? My first episode. I mean, I might be a bit biased, but it's really, really good. I have a really, to not give you any spoilers, but I've got a really great entrance into the scene. That's all you need, and you get to know my 3 best friends. First job. My first job was, I worked in the local garden centre. I was a pot washer. Very good at pot washing. First crazy fan experience. I've had a few. But I'd say one that's really memorable, that was memorable I think for both of us, was a guy coming out of a tube station, a young lad, and I thought he'd maybe seen on Twitter that I was in the area because he was in my full costume, but he wasn't. He was just coming home from college, and we happened to kind of like, I was like, do you want a picture? And he was like, I've not come to find you, I'm just coming home from college, I just like the clothes. So for both of us it was the most amazing experience, and he looked incredible in my costume. First memory on set of Doctor Who. Guess what my first day was? Yeah, the crane. So if you haven't seen episode 1 of my first season, I jump between 2 cranes and then have a huge hero speech. My first hero speech is the Doctor. That was my first day. So it was very memorable because it was windy, it was a little bit scary high up, it was cold, I was attached to wires. I mean, baptism of fire. First time seeing the TARDIS. I think they filmed me and I walked in and I went, Mom, he's amazing. And I just started crying. Because it's quite emotional, because the first time I was on a TARDIS, it was Peter's when I regenerated. So then when I saw my set for the first time, it was really emotional because it was so different, but it was so true to my Doctor. So I loved it. There you go.